Right now at 5, a new book program encouraging students to explore their identity.
And a lacrosse playground reopens after a major upgrade.
You're watching WKBT Lacrosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Ken Kozarowski.
And I'm Emily Brown. Aleva's police chief is convicted of an OWI first offense in Trumpereau County Court. According to online court records, Aleva Chief Patrick McKillop received a citation in January for operating a vehicle while intoxicated. He was driving a municipal-owned car. Chief McKillop did not appear in court, so the judge granted a default conviction. Court records show McKillop owes just over $900. He will also have to undergo an intoxicated driver program assessment. News 8 reached out to the village of Aleva to see what next steps could be for the police chief, but they declined to comment.
Students had the chance to experience firsthand what it's like working in the trades at today's Build My Future event. The La Crosse Area Builders Association hosts the event to show the students different career pathways that they can take. Over 1,400 high schoolers had the chance to get up close and personal with the tools of the trades. The event organizer says this is a way to connect interested students to employers who are looking for their future apprentices.
It's also an opportunity for them to promote their trade. There has been a critical shortage in much of the construction trades and the manufacturing trades, and it became very evident post-pandemic.
Kirshner says 48 schools from the greater Driftless area attended today's event.
A new online program is teaching Wisconsin drivers how to navigate construction zones. Today, the Wisconsin Transportation Builders Association, or WTBA, announced their new Work Zone Safe Wisconsin program. The new free online platform teaches the basics of navigating work zones with a modernized approach using things like videos and personalized stories. Last year alone, 9 people were killed and over 700 injured in work zone crashes in Wisconsin. This course is hoping to lower those numbers.
Cars speeding by at 70-75 miles an hour just feet away from you is a scary thing, and it's an incredibly dangerous thing. It requires focus by the workers, but it also requires everybody behind the wheel to focus as well.
A new law is requiring 30 minutes of work zone safety education for new drivers, and WTBA is suggesting all drivers ed schools in the state adopt the platform. Students who successfully complete the program will be eligible for a $500 scholarship, which is drawn monthly. You could, if you would like to enroll in this free program, we will have a link to that on our digital platforms.
Well, a solid Wednesday weather-wise, plenty of sunshine out there. Hoping that sticks around the rest of the week and into the weekend, Greg.
Well, you got one more day. I can promise you one more day, but then things do change. Yeah, it was pretty much clear skies, light winds, a cold start this morning, but we got back up into the 50s, a little bit below average, but overall not too bad. Speaking for this middle of April, actually the end of April now as we get towards there. We still got some frost or freeze problems, but that's mainly south and east of the area. We have Vernon County, Crawford County, even Richland County. Once again, temperatures will get down below freezing or the upper 20s. Other areas might get close, but I think the winds will turn around to keep those temperatures a little bit warmer than we had this morning, but still something to keep an eye on if you got plants outside. Otherwise, this evening, just cooling back down to the mid-40s for La Crosse. Clear skies, a cloud or two out there, but otherwise light and variable winds. That's the good thing that we haven't had the winds for the past few days. For Eau Claire, similar type of story, light winds, clearing skies with a little bit maybe of cirrus clouds coming as we get closer to 10 p.m. Can hardly see, it's kind of dark on the sky there, but there's hardly a cloud in the sky. So those are your temperatures right now. Some areas to the south did actually get close to 60. A better image of the clouds. Those are the cirrus clouds that will be coming overhead tonight. Won't pose a problem overall, just a little bit of cloud cover. No, nothing downstream yet. We are going to climb up tomorrow. How far? Just a little bit above average, but unfortunately, it's only one day because things get stormy and wet for Friday and the weekend, and we'll time all that out a bit later to broadcast.
Hey, we'll take that one day.
We sure will. Thank you, Greg. Well, dozens of tents remain pitched on Columbia University's South Lawn as talks between pro-Palestinian demonstrators and school administrators continue. Amid negotiations, House Speaker Mike Johnson met with Jewish students at Columbia who are concerned for their safety. He called on the university's president to resign if she, quote, cannot immediately bring order to this chaos. For over a week, demonstrators at Columbia have been calling on the school to cut ties with companies that do business with Israel, angry over the war in Gaza.
Our core demands are financial divestment, so all of the endowment, all of the investments that are complicit in Israeli apartheid and colonization being revoked.
In a sign of progress today, students agreed to scale down their encampment and ban discriminatory language. That follows a commitment from administrators not to call in the police.
Well, the clock may be running out for TikTok and its more than 170 million users in the U.S. President Joe Biden signing a bill Wednesday giving ByteDance, TikTok's Chinese parent company, 270 days to sell or spin off the social media platform. Otherwise, it will be banned from U.S. app stores. Congress had passed the bill this week as part of a wide-ranging foreign aid package meant to support Israel and Ukraine. TikTok is fighting back, calling the legislation unconstitutional. CEO Shu Chu vowed to take the issue to court.
Some Logan High School students are exploring identity and empowerment through the Great Stories Club. It's part of a grant from the American Library Association to encourage teens to read thought-provoking books. The students read one book a month and then discuss its critical themes and do an interactive activity. One teacher says the program also gives students a chance to see themselves in modern media.
In some of the regular curriculum, a lot of these at-risk students don't get to see their own identities in the protagonists or main characters of the stories. And this really, the books that the ALA decided to choose were perfect for that.
Logan High School is one of only 58 schools chosen for the Great Stories Club. Today's discussion focused on the Shadow Hero by Jean Lun Yang. The students then created masks representing their identity and heroism.
A grand reopening celebration took place this morning at Myrick Park's Kids Cooley Playground after a $1 million renovation project. The city provided $1.2 million for the project. 15 local businesses partnered with the city and UW Athletics to fund another $150,000 for the renovation. Today, families were invited to come check out the new playground and be part of the festivities marking the reopening. One city official says the community had a big impact on the final designs for the updated park.
We asked the community what it was that they wanted to see here, and the overwhelming response that we received was they want something that's going to maintain the existing look and feel that's made this such a regional draw. Between everyone we worked with, I think they did a really nice job of incorporating that while still adding new pieces for people to enjoy.
Yeah, looks good. Those new features include replacing wooden planks and swings, adding a zip line, climbing structures, play tunnels, slides, and new seating areas. Kids Cooley was first built 30 years ago. Trusoni says that with the new updates, he hopes the park can continue to be loved by kids for many years to come, and adults.
Yes. The U.S. Supreme Court takes up emergency abortion.
The details of the case that's pitting state law against federal.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 18 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Spring is here. The grass is getting green and the flowers are blooming. And along with that comes the rain. Hi, Andrew Larson here from Larson Home Services. When's the last time someone inspected your roof, giving you the peace of mind that your roof was good to go for another year? At Larson Home Services, we'll give you a free 16-point inspection letting you know the true condition of your roof. Remember, when you think roofing, think Larson, Wisconsin's best roofing experience.
You just have to get in the seat of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Not because of how easy it is to use, or because of our expert dealers. Not even because it has implements for every job. You just have to get in the seat because breaking ground on your dream home feels pretty great.
Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
Attention homeowners, Mad City Baths is looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions in real homes for safety and convenience. Mad City is Wisconsin's trusted bathroom remodeler with installations in as little as 1 day. We're also your local provider for replacement windows and kitchen cabinet refacing. And now be one of 50 homeowners who call and receive a free installation on a new bath or shower with no interest and no payments till 2026. Senior military discounts, plus call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. Have your zip code and location ready to qualify. Call Mad City now. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, in western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Knutson Roofing, locally owned with 18 years of experience to get your project done right the first time. Whether it's roofing, window, or siding installation, we offer reliable, dependable, and quality work we stand behind. Knutson Roofing. Call or visit us online today.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
California's governor has announced a new initiative that will help people from Arizona who want abortions to safely have the procedure.
Governor Gavin Newsom is inviting Arizona doctors to perform abortions in California because of Arizona's 1864 law that nearly bans the procedure. He's proposed Senate Bill 233, which would grant Arizona doctors temporary medical licenses in California so they can perform the procedure over the state line.
Newsom said people seeking abortions from other states have been flooding into California for the operation, causing a large increase in reproductive health care that is taxing the system.
We want to lend our hand, not just our hearts, and we want to create a framework of real support. I said to my staff, mostly women, I said, I don't know how everything just doesn't stop. And we're not out there saying enough. This would never happen. If it was men, we know that.
That legislation is expected to pass and would take effect as soon as the governor signs it into law.
Democrat lawmakers in the Arizona legislature are attempting to repeal the state's old law, which carries a sentence of 2 to 5 years in prison for anyone who assists in an abortion. So far, the law has not been enforced while it goes through courts.
Now, today, the state house narrowly approved the repeal, so the Arizona Senate takes it up next week. Arizona Supreme Court has ruled the long dormant law permits abortions only to save a pregnant patient's life.
The abortion debate is once again before the Supreme Court.
And justices heard arguments about whether doctors should be able to provide abortions in medical emergencies, even in states with near total bans.
Natalie Brand has this story.
Demonstrators held a die-in to raise awareness about abortion rights as both sides of the debate once again squared off outside the U.S. Supreme Court.
Abortion is oppression!
Inside, justices heard arguments about whether Idaho's near-total abortion ban conflicts with a federal health care law. The Biden administration argues that law requires hospitals accepting Medicare to provide stabilizing care to patients experiencing medical emergencies, which could include abortion, even if in conflict with state law. Liberal Justice Elena Kagan sharply questioned whether banning emergency abortions puts women's health at risk.
Within these rare cases, there's a significant number where the woman is, her life is not imperiled, but she's going to lose her reproductive organs. She's going to lose the ability to have children in the future, unless an abortion takes place.
But conservative Justice Samuel Alito appeared skeptical.
How can you impose restrictions on what Idaho can criminalize simply because hospitals in Idaho have chosen to participate in Medicare?
The case before the justices involves Idaho, but the court's ruling could have implications for more than a dozen states that have adopted near-total bans on abortion.
This is about the Biden administration and the federal government trying to find ways to invalidate particularly restrictive state laws in the wake of the Dobbs decision that overturned Roe v. Wade.
The case marks the first time the justices are considering the implications of a state ban since overturning the nationwide right to abortion in 2022. A ruling is expected by the end of June. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.
Next time you have trouble with your flight, you could be entitled to a cash refund.
How new rules from the Department of Transportation are aimed at protecting passengers.
Yeah, we got milder conditions for Thursday, potentially above average, but then we're going to have storms come in, wet and windy conditions for Friday and beyond. I'm going to time out how much rain we'll get, whether it's going to be severe or strong. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Imagine you need life-saving care in an emergency. Imagine someone you love does, only to be turned away. That's what's at stake. as the Supreme Court decides whether hospitals are allowed to provide abortion care to save a patient's life. It could lead to politicians restricting other life-saving care and interfering in doctors' ability to do their jobs, or even throwing them in jail. Don't let politicians take away life-saving health care.
In 1925, a new furniture store opened its doors in Fountain, Minnesota. Now, 99 years later, we're Drury's. Same location, same family, the same philosophy. Sell quality furniture, keep the prices affordable, and give our customers the best service possible. 4 generations later, Drury's is bigger and better than ever. So we're celebrating with our 99th anniversary sale, our biggest sale ever. Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, celebrating 99 years of furnishing the area with quality furniture.
They're very concerned about the job that they do, and very professional, and like I said before, very friendly. So I appreciated that too.
With more than 50,000 satisfied customers and an A+ rating with the BBB, Mad City Baths is the company to call for high-quality bath and shower installations in as little as 1 day. And now we're looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. 50 homeowners who call now will receive special savings with free installation. No interest and no payments till 2026. Senior and military discounts, plus call during this program for a free $50 Walmart gift card with your estimate. Now be sure to have your zip code and location ready to qualify here at Mad City. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Telling the stories of our community. We're always on and where you can find us. News 8 Now. Expect more.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
The Department of Transportation has announced new rules governing airlines that could save you money.
The rules announced today say you can get a refund for a canceled flight. And if you're delayed for more than 3 hours for a domestic flight or more than 6 hours for an international flight, you can get a refund if you choose not to fly.
When it comes to bag fees, they must be refunded if a checked bag is significantly delayed, and refunds must be given if any services paid for aren't provided, like broken Wi-Fi.
Airlines are also now required to disclose what fees they charge up front for things like a checked bag, a carry-on bag, and a cancel or change fee.
This is a big day for America's flying public. It represents the latest step, 2 steps, in fact, in our ongoing journey as the Department of Transportation under President Biden's leadership to deliver the biggest expansion of passenger rights in the department's history.
The new rules will be phased in over the next year.
The Department of Transportation says consumers will save $500 million a year that they're currently overpaying in hidden airline fees. Well, it was a beautiful sunny day today, a nice spring day. I didn't get really to get outside and enjoy it too much. How about yourself?
Yeah, a little bit. Kind of a misleading breeze. Like it had a little bit of a chill, even though we had abundant sunshine.
Right. Well, if you missed it today, good news. We have another day of that before the storms hit us Friday, Greg.
Yeah, we definitely have one more day of warmer conditions. Actually, the temperature is going to go up. The winds are going to turn around from the south, so that's good news. If you look downstream, just a little bit of cloud cover. The actual storm that we're keeping an eye on for Friday is just starting to come onshore of the west coast, so it's still got quite a bit of ways to go. Overall, we still got that nice flow and some serious clouds to deal with, but otherwise, it should be really nice conditions going through tomorrow. That's the positive news. So really, if you look at that, we still got some cold temps tonight, but otherwise milder 60s, maybe even a little bit warmer tomorrow. Wet and windy for Friday. Doesn't look to be all-day type rain, but definitely the wind will be the story too. And then more storms on Saturday, but there is some breaks on Saturday too. It's a little bit of a complex day going Saturday into Sunday. Really, as we go in Friday, it's going to be the system that's going to be pulling up the moisture. So it looks like by the time you get to the morning commute for Friday, we're going to have showers, maybe even storms approach from the west. Areas probably closer to I-94. Northward may actually hold off on it closer to noon. This system's going to lift north, so we're going to have showers and thunderstorms off and on, probably bands coming through the area through Friday night. Eventually, as we get towards Saturday morning, I think this system begins to lift north. We might see a break Saturday morning, and then there could be some redevelopment. There's a lot of question marks, and if we do get clear skies, we might see some redevelopment Saturday afternoon. But I still think Saturday we'll see some dry periods. It won't be an all-day type rain, but it also could be a stronger storm too as that goes on. As we go to Saturday night, we have the other system come up from the south. This is the second one. This one's going to spread rain probably late Saturday night through Sunday. This track keeps a severe threat a little bit further south, a little bit more steadier rain as you go into Sunday afternoon further north. So once again, it doesn't look to be an all-day rain, but I think towards the later half of Sunday into Sunday night is when really we're going to pick up on the rainfall. This will continue. It'll probably make for a wet morning commute for Monday, and then we should start seeing some drier air release work in, and the showers become more scattered in nature towards Monday afternoon, and that may continue to Monday night too. The severe threat for Friday, as I mentioned right now, is staying just to our south. I think that's the way it's going to probably hold. We'll see if this changes, but for right now, that's just a marginal risk. That's 1 out of 4. So that's what we're going to keep an eye on. The thing to watch for Saturday is this potential going up. If we get redevelopment, we could see a stronger too, probably further east of the areas predators bet. And then as we go through Sunday, that's when we'll have to keep an eye on how far north this area does get with that system. That's going to be another threat potentially for southern areas. I think less of a threat as you go further north. Rainfall amounts, is going to be quite a lot of rainfall as we go through. Locally 3 to maybe even 4 down to the south, up to 2 to the north, a good soaker. Once again, this is Friday through Monday, so we're going to keep an eye on that. But that's kind of, we'll pass on that, kind of explained that already. But for tonight, once again, some cool temperatures, but not as cold as we had going last night. As we go through tomorrow, we're definitely going to be warming up back to the 60s, maybe even some upper 60s, so enjoy the dry conditions because that all changes as we go through the 8-day forecast. The rain comes in Friday, showers and thunderstorms once again Saturday and to Sunday. Drier conditions eventually return as we get towards Monday and Tuesday, with Saturday actually being maybe not too bad with temperatures, but we'll keep an eye on it. Like I said, you got plans this weekend, definitely keep an eye on the forecast.
All right, thank you, Greg. When we come back, some heroes in action.
How several Good Samaritans rescued a driver from his burning car.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. Whether you're ready to build your dream yard or get out on the water, we get you the right products at the right prices. Like $5 off new Estate Premium 4-in-1 lawn treatment. Rewards members save an extra $5. These KT welding helmets, $69.99. Rain-X wiper blades, 20% off for rewards members. And rewards members save $130 on this Pelican kayak with paddle and car top carrier. We get you outdoors because we get you at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
It's time to get out and rediscover Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls. Grab your friends and play for the day, or 2, or 3. It's time for you to win, laugh, and enjoy. Over 650 slot machines, tables, bingo, great rewards, delicious food. Ho-Chunk Gaming, just what you need. Get out again and experience the difference at Ho-Chunk Gaming Black River Falls.
Attention homeowners, time is running out to call Mad City Baths as we look for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. Choose from premium wall patterns including Santa Cruz and Arctic Ice, infused with Microban for easy cleaning. In addition to baths, Mad City is also your trusted source for Eco Sky windows and kitchen cabinet refacing. Last chance during this program to be one of 50 homeowners who receive promotional pricing with free installation on a new bath or shower. No interest and no payments till 2026. Senior and military discounts. And remember, it's your last chance to call during this program for a free $50 Walmart gift card with estimate. Zip code and location are important. Call Mad City Baz now. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, in western Wisconsin, call 715-941-1303. That's 715-941-1303.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A rush to the rescue caught on camera.
Yeah, this dramatic video from a Tesla's dash cam captures the frantic moment drivers run to help us save a man trapped inside his car, which is engulfed in flames.
And with the guardrail in the way, the group of Good Samaritans are desperately trying to pry the doors open and break the window. But it wasn't until a Minnesota DOT first driver showed up with a tool that could shatter the glass that they were able to pull the driver to safety with just seconds to spare.
Everyone just stepped up and just did it. It wasn't training, it was just being in the right place at the right time.
The tool Clopeta used is known as a window punch.
The driver they saved says he only has minor injuries and wrote, quote, "It was incredibly heroic." And Fred Rogers used to say that whenever someone sees something scary, look for the helpers. You'll always find people who are helping.
In his 10 years with the DOT, Clopeta says this rescue is one he'll never forget. That is the definition of altruism right there.
Oh, absolutely.
Everyone just running up, flames all over the place.
Because the flames got spectacularly larger as more people came in.
Oh, yeah, and there was bursts, and they were getting knocked back and everything, and it's a good thing they had that tool on him.
Absolutely.
Something we should all keep in our cars.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So,
right.
Okay. Well, we'll have another look at tonight's forecast after the break.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Spring is here, and April showers bring nasty, dirty, clogged, leaking, mosquito-breeding gutters. Hi, Andrew Larson here with Larson Home Services and Gutter Shutter Gutters, Wisconsin's largest, most durable, clog-free gutter system. Get back to the things that you really enjoy. Hunting, fishing, golfing, boating, being with family and friends, or just playing with your dog. Go get it. Remember, when you think gutters, think Larson Home Services.
Sunken or uneven concrete only worsens with time due to changing seasons, stress on the slab, or poorly compacted soil. Your sunken concrete won't get better with time, but it will with our modern solutions. Choose American Waterworks.
You want to provide something safe and reliable, something that won't break down when they need it and is there to support them in the good times and bad. Purchasing a vacuum is like buying a car. You want the best for what you pay for. A vacuum you can depend on to last years. Don't settle for a cheap big box model when you can get a vacuum that is made to last and does exactly what it needs to do. Visit A1 Vacuum Sales and Service.
A1 Vacuum. Our business is picking up.
So, all of us are here to talk about trading. Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See, $830 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
You drive a hard bargain. Boom. Chocolate milk.
You don't have to trade.
I'll take the chocolate milk.
Okay.
Get $830 off any phone. No trade-in needed with any unlimited data plan.
Results are in for the 2024 Best of La Crosse County. Head to bestoflacrossecounty.com to see the winners in every category. Thank you to everyone who participated, and congratulations to all the winners.
Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
All right, tonight still getting down into the 30s, but maybe not quite as cold as we saw last night. Still some areas could see some frost or freeze. And then tomorrow, temperatures do climb back up into the 60s. That's the good news, maybe upper 60s. Unfortunately, Friday looks wet, rainy, thunderstorms, and that condition will last through the weekend.
It'll be an indoors kind of weekend, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, movie weekend.
All right, yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us at 5.
We'll see you at 6.